Hey guys, I decided to do another nighttime reading today. There's been a lot going on in my world, and these nighttime readings just give me so much calm, and sometimes I just feel like I'm able to tap into a little bit more magic than I would in the daylight hours. So I don't know why, but I feel like purple is a very big part of this reading today. I'm just noticing a lot of purple. My shirt is purple. I have my mug is purple. And these flowers behind me. I was like, something else is purple. These flowers behind me are purple. And I was looking up the color purple, and it has a lot of different meanings, but the ones that stood out to me were mystery and magic, calmness and peace, spirituality, and wisdom. So I have a friend of mine who gave me this really awesome stone, and it's a meditation stone. So I was going to really see if with this stone, when you turn it over, this side is blank, and when you hold it to your palm, there could be messages that come through. So I wanted to see if there was any particular guide associated with this stone. I'm still kind of building a relationship with this stone, so I wanted to see if anything wanted to come through for the collective today. So we'll see what happens, okay? I'm just gonna take a second here to step aside. Oh wow, I'm realizing there's like this really beautiful opaque glittery sheen on this stone. I'm just gonna show you. It's like really, really colorful. Okay, let's see what happens here. So spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, I invite you in. What messages can we share with the collective today? It's going to be okay. It was the first thing that hit my mind here. It's going to be okay. Tell them. I keep hearing tell them, which is funny because I was just in a yoga class and I kept hearing, I have something to say. I have something to say. I'm not sure if you have something to say or if maybe the guide has something to say. So let's see if there's more here. There's kind of a high-pitched ring in my, I'm just hearing like, wee. Tell them about, it's hard to hear, how you are going through a lot of changes. Okay, we can talk about that. Let's see it. Sudden change. That was a big one. Sudden change. Okay, so I'm being guided to start with the cards. Let's see. So we have sudden change. I have something to say. And it's going to be okay. Okay? So spirit guides are the highest truth and compassion. What else can you share with us related to these messages? What should we be made aware of in our conscious, unconscious mind, overall energy, and advice? Any advice that you have on the matter, please and thank you. Changes. I'm hearing that David Bowie, I think it's a David Bowie song. David Bowie song. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. I haven't heard that song in a long time. Is that how it goes? Hold on. David Bowie. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Don't want to be a richer man. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Just gonna have to be a different man. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. There's a siren out there right now. Oh my God, you guys, I live next to like freaking everything. Like the fire department, the police department. And there's like, anyway, right now there's lots of fire alarms. Oh, that's interesting. There's like a big fire truck. Actually, there's 2 big fire trucks just passed. And right before this reading, in an ambulance. So I think there's like some big changes happening in your life, basically. Okay. That's confirmation. Before this reading, I was burning my ohm incense, and I burned myself with the incense. So I think that's interesting, because I was just thinking fire, ow, I would just burn myself. And then this song came through about changes. Okay, this already feels like it's gonna be kind of intense. Okay. Okay. So, time may change me, but I can't trace time. What does that last part mean? Do you guys know? Put it in the comments. I'm looking to see if there's a... Oh, it means you can follow time or go backwards in life or forwards into something. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. Like I can't follow. I don't know where it will go. I don't know where it will go. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So, all right. Sorry, spirit guides. We got a little distracted. So spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, what is it that we can know in our conscious, unconscious, overall energy advice related to this matter here? They want me to pull from the top. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I have this ohm incense going on. Literally this whole space has been very cleared for this message. So that is what I'm going to do. Oh, here we are again. There's a song like that. Oh, here we go again. Maybe it'll come to me later, but 9 of Swords. We got 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, you guys. No, 8 of Swords, excuse me, 8 of Swords. Feeling a little stuck. It's going to be okay. Changes. I have something to say. All right, those were the big ones, right? So in the conscious mind, we have the Queen of Wands. Wow. All right, Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. In your unconscious, we have Judgment. That's a big card. That's a big card. I'm pulling from the giant Rider-Waite-Coleman deck today, so seems very official. And your overall energy is the Hermit. So this is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, she's very powerful. So you may be really embracing your divine, or your feminine energy, okay? Everyone has masculine and feminine energy. You may be embracing your feminine energy at this time, being open to receive. The Queen of Wands is very much, I want to say dynamic, I want to say a very attractive, like very, not just physically attractive, like she attracts people, she attracts places, she attracts things. I like to think that she attracts whatever is of her highest good to create from her heart, from her solar plexus, from all, like when all her chakras are aligned, she attracts everything good around her in order to do so, in order to bring it out into the world, in order to bring out her creations into the world, in order to bring out her message to the world. And like the Queen of Wands has something to say, right? The Queen of Wands has something to say. So at what in your life, where do you have something to say? Like where in your life do you feel like you really have this deep desire to speak up about something, or to to take action towards something, because the Queen of Wands is very much fire element energy, very much like electric, very much like the queen. When a Queen of Wands enters the room, everyone notices, okay? So that is what I'm being guided to share about this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, I feel, has a lot to say for some reason. That's the feeling that I'm getting. The Queen of Wands has a lot to say. And when I'm looking at her today, she has a lot to say, and she doesn't care if it's socially accepted or not. That's kind of what I'm getting, because like black cats, people having black cats is like, can be like a taboo thing. And she has a black cat, and she's like, I feel like what this represents is going against social norms, going against what's considered normal. Kind of like Lilith energy. I don't know if you guys know about, well, I don't know if you read up with astrology, but Lilith, the sign of Lilith, and also just like the mythology of Lilith, and a lot of like a very feminine powerhouse energy that is locked away inside of us, that isn't socially accepted, but this says low power, sorry, isn't socially accepted, but is a part of us, and we deserve to honor it the best way that we see fit. You know, obviously, like without the intention of hurting anyone or anything like that, but more so just creative expression, that's big with the Queen of Wands. She's about creative expression, and you know, sometimes the way that we wish to express ourselves, other people, they can kind of hate on it sometimes. And that is, I'm being guided to share that is not a reflection of you. It is a reflection of unhealed wounds. So that's big. There's a lot coming off of this card already, okay? We could do lots of readings on the Queen of Wands, Lilith energy. Let me see if there's a bigger picture here. So in your conscious mind, what I'm getting, you guys, is that you want to break free. You want to break free from social norms. You want to break free from whatever you feel is keeping your Lilith stuck. And yeah, I just got changes. You want to make some changes. And in your unconscious, we have judgment. So this judgment card, I don't think I've actually pulled this judgment card for you guys, but it's a lot more, the feeling I get off of it is just a lot more, is very serious, and my left ear is kind of ringing right now. And I do feel the reason that I'm being guided to share this is because whatever is in your life right now is serious. Whatever is being presented to you to look at or review again with Queen of Wands eyes, it's serious. It's a big choice. It's a big decision. This is like life-changing, changes, life-changing changes, okay? Again, this plus sign, this stuck out to me in a different reading. That might be a symbol for you. And like these angels' wings are red. And I'm getting like this angel is like, they have a big announcement. You know what I mean? Like they've got like a really big news to deliver. Big news to deliver is what I'm getting. This angel has really big news to deliver, and you have the choice on how you want to act. But the thing is like in this card, they're all rising up to meet the occasion. They're all giving themselves willingly to this angel. They're kind of, it's almost, they're coming out of these coffins, like they've risen from the dead. This angel has said, okay, changes have happened, And now it's time. I have some big news, and now it's time to I just got get up on the dance floor, get up. That's ridiculous. Sorry. Now it's time to move forward in something new. So there's a big ass change coming. Ooh, I feel a lot of pressure in my chest right now. Yeah, spiritual awakening is also another meaning for this card. Maybe you've had a spiritual awakening. We've had a lot of very spiritual readings lately, of like angels coming through, things like that. Transformation and absolution. Yeah, like something final, like something transforming, big changes. Resurrection and awakening, time when a period of our life comes to an absolute end, making way for dynamic new beginnings. And that is what this reading is about, you guys. Definitely. When a period of our life comes to an absolute end, making way for dynamic new beginnings. And the overall energy with this is the Hermit. We just had a reading where I talked a lot about the Hermit, Gandalf vibes. Maybe look at it if you want a little bit more flavor, Lord of the Rings flavor for the Hermit. But today, this Hermit, you know, the feeling I get is that this Hermit is a little somber, mourning, kind of like something has died and they have a little bit of light and they are making do the best way that they can. That's kind of what I'm getting from this Hermit. Just the way that their head is bowed down and like they're holding up this light. So for some reason, and you know, the Hermit is also about surrender. It's about, like, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting, is letting go and surrender. You know, there's this big life change, this absolute end that's happened in your life, and it's time. You're surrendering. It's time. That's what I got. It's time. It's time, and you're living in your Queen of Wands energy. It's going to be okay. Changes. Big changes. All right, let's see what the advice is here. Oh, wow. We got the Seven of Cups. Oh, excuse me. We got the Seven of Cups, which is all about choices and wishful thinking. And that makes sense because the time has ended and new beginnings are sprouting. And it could go any which way. It could go any which way. Man. I was gonna pull I'm gonna pull a couple cards for this advice here because I feel like there's just something I'm not quite tapped into yet. There's one. I want me to pick that one. Let's see. Spirit guides to the highest truth and compassion. Is there anything more to say about this Seven of Cups energy here? The advice on the Seven of Cups, any clarity, any confirmation that we can be made aware of? I'm going to also pull from the Kawaii deck today, you guys. It's really funny, I'm wearing my Bailante Chulas shirt, which is basically like, you can do this. like let's go, you can do this, girl. Like, pretty girl. Pretty man, pretty whoever you are. This is some intense stuff going on here, you guys. All right, let's see what we got. Someone is singing outside. It doesn't sound like it's very in tune. Okay. We got the Fool. You're coming to the edge. Embrace the change. Surrender to it. Just do it is kind of what I'm getting with this card. Just jump. Just go. Just go. I'm getting red-tail hawks. That could be a symbol for you, red-tail hawks or sailboats, but these red-tail hawks really stand out to me. The change is happening whether you like it or not, and you just have to go. That's kind of what I'm getting. Of course this guy comes out. Again. It was right under the Fool, so if you associate yourself with the King of Pentacles, it could be a direct message for you to be the Fool and start anew. That is literally what it could be saying. And we have death. And I just did a reading on embracing death, literally like actual loss, and I think it's also saying symbolic, like metaphorically, figuratively, is what it's what I'm getting right now. I got save what you can and go. Save what you can and go. Save what you can and go. I'm gonna do a wisdom of the oracle. Yeah, this is very it's pretty, this energy I'm getting is very much you want to live in your Queen of Wands energy. Something big has happened. Something big has happened in your life to literally course correct. Like you're going a whole different direction. It's really requiring you to surrender and let go and to embrace the light wherever it is around you. I'm also getting the embrace the light within yourself. And your advice is to be the Fool, like from the Major Arcana, the Fool. Be the Fool as in be willing to go into the unknown, try something new. And if you associate with yourself, if you associate yourself as the King of Pentacles, this is for you. This is a direct confirmation for you, okay? I feel like, so there's the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Wands, and I'm missing one. King of Wands. Wands, Swords, Pentacles, Cups. There's a King of Cups, sorry. We all have these kings and queens inside of us. We all kind of lean towards certain kings and queens in certain situations. We also have our favorites. So depending on who you are and how you lead and how you like to live life, this King of Pentacles, it could be like the favorite way you like to express yourself is what I'm saying. So if you associate most of your energy with King of Pentacles energy, this could be a very direct confirmation for you. All right, so spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. Is there anything else, any other flavor we can attach to this reading here? I just got it's gonna be okay again. Change is hard, but change is good. That's what I got. Whoa. I got, they want me to, okay, so I got chaos and conflict, and no place like home. And these numbers are 33 and 50. So chaos and conflict and no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. I keep hearing there's no place like home. It's the Wizard of Oz. Click your heels 3 times, it'll take you home. There's no place like home. She eventually gets home, right? Yeah. She has to go down the yellow brick road. She gets to the wizard. The wizard says, sorry, I can't help you. And they have to find another way home. How do they end up getting home? Does anybody remember? That can help you with what is happening right now. How does Dorothy actually get home? I can't even remember. Yeah, how does Dorothy get home? Clicking, oh, she clicks her heels. But, oh, Glinda. Okay, so she clicks her heels and she says there's no place like home. So it was as simple as that. She had the key the whole entire time. That's the message. She had the key the whole entire time, just like you do. You have the key. You have the key. Interesting. Interesting. Don't you love how I just like Google shit to get my way to the message? I love it. 33. Okay. Chaos and conflict. Essential meanings. Disarray, being at cross purposes with another. So you might be in disagreement with another. Your Queen of Wands energy might be rubbing up against someone else. The tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. So, you know, there's always a storm before a rainbow kind of a vibe. There's no place like home. Wizard of Oz. We're all, look at all this. Look at all this. The Oracle's message. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation, like the hermit. Like the hermit. I don't know, I've just been guided to say that. Look upon this as just a moment, like Gandalf. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. Slow it down. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. Interesting. The only other one I felt guided to read maybe was the relationship message, because it feels the energy I'm getting is maybe it's in opposition with someone in your waking life. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you will be in a much better place than before. For the storm will have passed. We just had a reading about a storm too, you guys. Blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before if you use this time constructively. Okay, so there's some chaos and conflict happening. Big judgment moment, okay? And the advice is to be the fool. Embrace death, which is a lot of what we've just been talking about. Go into the unknown. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to fight it is what I'm getting. Don't try to fight it. 50 is no place like home. Authenticity. I think this is also the advice here. The answer. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit. Being comfortable in your own skin. The Oracle's message, home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspect of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. Wow. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit, which that's major Queen of Wands energy right there, okay? I feel called to leave this here. I feel like there is a lot going on in your life. And it may seem really scattered, and it may seem like the energy I'm getting is kind of like on faulty ground, like kind of like not a sturdy foundation. Like, how do I say? Like the ground beneath you is a little shaky, I guess, is what I mean. and it's not really a place you're used to being. But this chaos is here to create order for your highest good, and to embrace the chaos just like we would embrace death, like in that last reading. To be authentic so that you can come home to yourself. That's the message. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great evening.